Right, see if you can all find me. Let me turn you around. Let me see if you can find me. Trees is going to really tell me off for fiddling. I promised her I wouldn't fiddle, and what did I do? I went and fiddled. Oh, at least to the right way. I promise I won't fiddle, Trees. Right, I caught the off button with my hand, I did, when I was fiddling. So, we can see my cover minders. So I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, is everybody happy with it just being like, woo, with it, like there? Are we happy with that? Because I won't going to fiddle if it's going to focus. Is it going to focus? Maybe I'll have to zoom back out. Oh, I'm fiddling, aren't I? How'd you get it to go back in? How'd you get it to stop zooming in? Right. Right, that's it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it because it just doesn't like me. Oh, hey, Karen, how are you? You okay? Thank you for coming back. And Claire and Julie and Max and Janet and... Oh, you haven't, Claire, have you? You're having a problem with BT? I don't know why it won't focus. It's focused up on my phone, but it's not focused out on the screen. And I don't know why. Hiya, Cheese. Promise you won't tell me off for fiddling. I did fiddle. Hit the off button. I fiddled. Hiya, Duck Off. How are you? Welcome back, Robert. Oh, you know, if it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong for me, innit? You lot are used to it now, aren't you? If she fiddles, it always goes tits up. I fiddled, Mill, and cut myself off. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back on. Ooh, and what does Trees tell me every week not to do? Fiddle, didn't she? She's done fiddle, and I fiddled.
This is new.
Oh, that's a cable for that phone, because I was going to use that phone, but it's not charged up enough to film with, so I've had to put this one in. But this one is, I'm going to swoop it round there. Oh. And I think the hamsters come with us as well, but Millie's going to scoff cookies now. She's made homemade cookies today. Are you going to stuff cookies in front of me when I know I can't eat them? Yeah, that's how much my daughter loves me. Most daughters would wait until her mother had finished on their live and then they'd eat them in front of them. But not Millie, she's giggling there eating them. All these people here, they can't have one of your bickies and they're you stuffing your face with them. She's made chocolate chip cookies with dark and milk chocolate chips in them. And they are nice. They are nice. Robert says hi. Claire says hi. And Robert says tea with milk and honey, don't forget. She says thumbs up, Robert. She ain't forgot. Yay, Em's found me. Julie says hi. Oh. See, I definitely need a course in how to use software and how to use equipment. And technology, full stop. So that's what I'm going to look into when everything goes back to some normality and we're allowed to do stuff again. I'm going to look for somebody to come in, sit with me and show me how to use everything. I know the one problem we've got is the laptop is on its way out. We do desperately need to get a new laptop. I think that was one of the issues with not being able to load over the weekend. And thank to everybody that answered my plea for help on Saturday with uploading. I have gone with Cyberlink Power Direct on my phone and it worked a treat. It was so easy, wasn't it, Mel? Once we got it up. And now I've got a busy buzzy fly. Mel, kill the fly. Kill it, Mel. Mel, get it. Millie, get the fly. Millie! She's just, no, not moving. Says she's been desperate for a chocky bicky all day. And they're yummy, aren't they? Yeah. They won't last the night. My brother's come home and he's found them. There's a tea towel over them, but he knew where they were. He knew tea towel on top of a baking tray. But not baking tray, what's it called? What's that thing, black thing called?
Rack.
You know the cooling rack. The biscuits are on a tray on a cooling rack with a tea towel over them. So he saw the cooling rack and he knows it's baking. So he was straight in there.
Is it which?
Just remember, the shepherd looks after sheep.
Okay.
That's how my mum used to tell me the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie. I'll have to do a shepherd's pie. I haven't done a shepherd's pie for a long time. Would you like it though? Yeah, you're not over keen on that, are you? Claire Jess is upstairs talking to her mates on Fortnite, is she, Mel?
Probably.
Yeah, she's obsessed with Fortnite now. Since I've been looking into a new laptop myself, they've gone up in price. Just don't get a Dell. I would never, ever, 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 ever get a Dell again. We paid over £1,000 for this probably 6 or 7 years ago. So I know it's old, but it's been a pile of shit since the day we had it. And yeah, nothing's ever gone right with it. And their customer service is shite. Yeah, so I definitely wouldn't go with them again. And I would definitely not buy an all singing, all dancing laptop again. I'm just going to buy one with what I need. Because the kids now have got their own Chromebooks. Will you get that for me, Mel? The kids have got their own Chromebooks, so they don't need the laptop now anymore. You know, so... oh, I hate it. Why do flies just buzz by your ear? Oh, give me. Well, that was quick. Who was it?
Someone goes, it's Stephen, and I was like, do I know Stephen? He goes, I think I've got the wrong number. I was like, I think you have.
Wrong number.
Do you not know Stephen?
No, I don't know this Stephen either. Yeah, so I think we'll go for an Asus because the customer service with them have been fantastic with Jessie's. Hers is coming up for a year and couldn't switch it on. It wasn't charging. Found them up. They sent somebody out the following day. I had it back within a week repaired. Just needed a new battery. So that goes a long way when you've got Acer. Yeah, I've got what have we got that's an Acer? We've got something. Huh?
Mine.
Yours it's an Acer. Millie's is an Acer, and that's brilliant. You love yours. Well, it was supposed to be for joint, wasn't it? It was supposed to be a joint Chromebook for me and Millie, but yeah, Millie hogged it until yeah, she's realised that she can put my Prime thing on there. So she's got Prime TV on there. You've got Netflix on there, haven't you? YouTube. So yeah. So if she isn't doing schoolwork on it, she's got one of those on it, haven't you?
Yeah. Playing
Fortnite and usually watching something like that on the telly, on the laptop Chromebook.
Oh, this is fancy pen.
Max says she's always had an Acer. So I've got a Chromebook, good for browsing net and offices, but I have their limitations. They do. It depends what you wanted to do. Trees, you're not. Have you got all your doodads in? I've had to give that one a miss because I can't afford to get all the floss for it at the moment. Because I wanted to get a few other bits in. So I had to think, shall I get it? And then I thought, do I get them or do I do Dark Queen Under the Seas? And I went for Dark Queen Under the Seas. No, so Dark Queen of the Seas or Under the Seas. That one with you lot. I decided to do that one. But I might do that one at a later point because every time I see Pippa put that one up, I'm like, oh yes, I should be doing that one because I really enjoyed doing the heart one with you. So that was so much fun. Even though I weren't very good at it, but it was still fun. Do you know what I mean? I didn't panic when I went wrong and have to frog it. I'd just frog it and carry on. And then when I actually sussed what I was doing with each pattern, it's like, woo, yes, get in there, girl. I was so chuffed to give myself a little pat on the back, little gold badge I did and everything. So I think it is probably one of the sales that if I can, I will do it. Oh my, you've got almost everything waiting just for a couple of flosses. Trouble is, a lot of the flosses are sold out, aren't they? You know, on a lot of the sales. So I think a lot of people are doing the same sort of sales. She all right? Did she go for a walk? Were you a good girl? Lily Lou's just been out for a walk, haven't you, babe? Been to the groomers and you're all nice and fluffy and soft and oh, cutchy now, will you? And smell baby powder. Should you take her around the block? Oh, sorry, I go into my little... accidentally pressed the off button. I had to restart, Grant. I caught the off button. I did. You have my shawl if you want. It's lovely out there sitting with that. I love my shawl.
Bye then, Neil.
Hey?
She didn't stay very long.
Oh, she's gone, is she? Bye, pups. Desert you, Mum. Tree said, yeah, I had to order from a couple of different sites, yeah, because there's a few bits that I ordered for that one sale, that I'm, not the sale. What am I on about? Oh, I can't think what it's called now. Oh, my mind is not working tonight.
Describe it.
Luther King. What's his other name? Martin, that's it. Martin Luther King's one that I got. I got the floss for that, but I had to order that from 2 different places in the beginning. Although the second place I ordered all of it, and then the first place I'm using it just as a... Why have I just now there? So yeah, you've got to hunt round, haven't you? Is it a G? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Kettle's on long balls. Trees, I tell you what, you don't need very much floss. I'm just going to send you some. Oh, Trees! You going out?
Yeah.
Have you got enough petrol?
Got Matt's picking me up.
Oh, is he? Oh, bless him. If you're staying out past 12, just give me a bell. Say you're all, just say you're okay.
Can you get my hoodie out of the car?
I can't.
Is it open?
No.
No, it'd be closed now. Just let me know you're okay.
Yeah.
No, he's going out with Matt. Just say bye to him. Keeps him happy. Oh, Trees, that's so nice of you. But it is a beautiful one though, isn't it? Why is it I keep thinking I want to go and put these on Z and it's a G? I don't know. Yeah, and I've started on my pandemic. And guess who likes now starting to like 24 count Lugana? Yeah, I really like it because I can see better if I've got the ring light, and I can work in the evenings with the ring light over the top of it, which is really good. I mean, I still think I'm going to need, would be nice to have the magnifying glass as well, but yeah, now I'm getting used to what it looks like when you put the stitch in, you know, the holes, the 9 holes, and where they, because I've got a gridded fabric, which I think helps. I think that's helping me line up, so I know instantly if I've gone wrong by the time I've done 5 stitches, if it's not in the same sort of line place, that I know I've gone wrong. And I haven't touched wood, so I've probably been doing a bit of that. I am really, but I've only doing one colour. I mean, I've been looking at loads of people and they've got like 3, 4, 5 different colours. Well, I can't cope with that at the moment. One colour is just enough to try and figure out what colour to put where on that sampler, the size it is. I think I'd get really truly overwhelmed. So I sort of stick to the colour, and then if I was going to experiment, it would be on something far smaller. Because if you've got like quarter of the way down and then realise it doesn't work with all the colour choices you've used, it'd be a right bummer, wouldn't it? Well, I think anyway. This is how my mind works. Put your tea and coffee order in now. Millie is making her daddy a cup of tea. Thank you, Millie Moo.
Oh.
Robert, yours is I'll be on the way by pigeon as normal. Tea with honey. Hi, Dee. Say hi to Mason for me, if he's about. There's something in my fridge that stinks. I opened the fridge door. Yeah, it could be the stuffing, because I didn't wrap it. I just put it in a dish, haven't I? Why do some things really stink your fridge out and others don't? Usually I wrap things, but I didn't wrap that. I just stuck it in today. I was feeling a bit icky earlier. So it was literally get everything away, put it away in the fridge, done. If you can hear the cat meowing, she's meowing for sweeties, and she's had sweeties today. She's had some this afternoon, Millie, so don't give her any more.
I know, I gave her some.
Well, she's had 2 lots then, because I gave her 6.
Remember I gave her some, because when I came out and I gave Eddie some.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, she's had 6 off me. Well, it might have been 8, but yeah, we'll say 6.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I've got 310. Oh, did he say hello back? Oh, bless him. Em wants the Irish coffee, which is whiskey and coffee. Maybe he's going, really? Claire likes the soy milk one. Yeah, she said coffee with soy milk. And Julie's going to be difficult and wants a hot whippy cream. Don't you on it? And marshmallows. Do you want the whippy cream and marshmallows? She says. Oh, I left some teas over there. Whippy cream and marshmallows. You can have. Oh, it does stink, that fridge. Hi, Jen Jen. How you doing? He says he is famous now. Well, he showed people all over the world his artwork, Mason, didn't you? Everybody's seen Mason's work from all over the world. It was so good. And it's still up there on my bookcase up there. So when I glance up from my chair here, I can see it. Says Twinings hot chocolate is lush. You need to, have you tried that one, Mel? The Twinings type. She knows, no, she hasn't tried. She has not tried that one, she said. Get my words all mixed up. Oh, God. Oh, Jen, you got migraine. Not good. Not good. Hi, Laurie. How are you? You okay? Right. I'll apologise to the new ones coming in now. You will get a little hamster. He's a little shit and he comes every week. But he only has a little run around for a couple of seconds and he goes. And the second thing is, it might be a bit blurry, the picture. Is it blurry on yours, Mel? Have a look on your phone. Because I fiddled before on my live and I cut myself off for fiddling. So I've been banned from fiddling, haven't I, Trees? So, because I've got a picture and it's the right way round, because the last one wasn't the right way round, it was portrait. And I've got a cable around my neck. Does it look blurry to you on yours? Look on you, it's really blurry.
It's not.
Does it look like
4K HD?
No, I know, but does it look like that?
No.
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 Ah, it's just my computer then.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Have you taken something, Jen, for your migraine? Yeah. That's right. If I pop that down that way.
Lily's dramatic exit.
Ooh, sorry, that was me nudging because I'm moving me cable from around my neck. I was popping in to show some love. We're going out to break some geodes Mason picked up. Yes. Oh, lovely. Have some fun with that. Put some pictures up later, Dee, for us to see them. I'd like to see that. I like stuff like that. Yes, Laurie, welcome. Sorry, I was being a bit rude before. I didn't mean to be honest. I'm not usually. Yeah, you've taken some. Are you working on your cross stitch, Jen, or you just sitting back relaxing a little bit while you got a migraine? I'm sure it's to do with air pressure, these migraines, because when the air pressure changes, we get them, don't we? And Millie suffers from them like me. Oh, thanks, Dee. I appreciate it. So what's everybody working on? Come on, send me your whips. I've got my Instagram up and ready working. I've got my Facebook working. And I've got Messenger working on my other phone. Hey, get me. After last week, I thought I'm going to check them. So it's all working. So I want you to send your whips. That one's a crappy one. Come back out. He's too small. Send me what you're doing. Hi, Jen. You're just relaxing now. That's the best thing to do. Feet up, switch off. Just sit back and listen to this Welsh voice. I don't know whether my voice is soothing, Jen. I was going to make your headache worse. Are you going? She said all your teas and coffees are by pigeon carriers and will be with you in the next week or so. Due to coronavirus, we cannot guarantee delivery, but we will do our best, isn't it, Mel? Please enjoy all beverages. Bye-bye. Thank you. You are, bye-bye, she says. She's a good kid. She helped today. She did the vegetables for lunch for me. She said, I'll help. She helped put the washing on the line. She was in a very productive mood this morning. She'd done her history homework, finished the piece she was doing and sent that off. And she said, I just feel really productive today, Mum. Can I help you? I ain't going to turn down a helping hand. I said, no, feel free. I said, it's nice when somebody offers to help. I said, it doesn't happen very often. Robert says, hope you feel better, Jen. Claire says, thanks, Mel. She's gone. Yeah, okay, I'll pick it up now, Jen. Ooh. No. Elizabeth, hang on, I'm just going to show yours now. Hang on, which way round is it? That way. That's Elizabeth, what she's working on. You know when you part that, I can't rip that. When I try and rip the segments, I rip my washi tape as well. There's some beautiful colours in that one, isn't it? There's some really nice colours in that, Elizabeth. I like that. Might go back. Come on. Jen. Oh, Jen's doing Heaven and Earth. Right, I'll show the first one. That's what she's working on. That's the bit where she is now. Yeah. And then that is her Heaven and Earth. Can you see it? Yeah. That is such a stunning one, that is. That is going to be out of this world, Jen, when it's done, though, isn't it? All right, and where's Instagram? Where are you? Nope, nothing on that one. Hang on. Somebody's sending me my husband being silly. Maxine, oh, I love this. Is a look at this phoenix. I was going to get this, either going to get this phoenix. Well, I was going to get this phoenix first from TSA, and then I saw the dragon, and then I had to do a toss up between the phoenix and the dragon. And of course, being a Welsh girl, the dragon won. But this, if I get on with the dragon, I think I'm going to get this one next off them, because that is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. It hasn't taken you long to get that far either, is it? To be there. All right. Yeah. Is Jessie just coming in? It's all right, Jess. You can say hi. Which plant pot? On the windowsill, is there? The plant pot?
Huh?
Hang on.
You know the green one?
Yeah, I think it's on there.
It's not.
I'm trying to think. I can never remember how to get messages on here. No, it's not that one, isn't it? That one.
If not, we need to get one for it.
Eh?
We need to get one for it.
Get what?
A pot.
I know. How do I like? Yeah, I might accept that. It's just coming through now. Duck off. Yeah, view photo. Right, if you're easily offended, please turn around now and not look. But I'm not easily offended. Oh, where's it gone? Come back. There you are. That's what Duck Off's working on. Why does that not surprise me? That's brilliant. Oh, it's having a hissy fit now, this phone is. That's beautiful, that is. Right. Oh, look. I forgot you'd done this one, Elizabeth. That's the one I've got. I cannot wait. And she done a fab job. That is brilliant. Honest to God, look at them oranges in there. It is such a stunning piece. It's unreal. I just gonna so look forward to doing mine. So gonna look forward to doing mine. Nearly finished it now. My only complaint is that this painting is square. It's been a while since I've done them. But you're just flying, absolutely flying through them. Right, they're nice, aren't they, girls and boys? Sorry, forget we've got a lad in. Hi, Glitter Angel. Just showing up everybody's what they're working on. It is a bunch of confetti, but it's fun to work on. I bet it is. It looks it as well. Hang on, Julie sent one in for me. Oh, Julie's colouring. Oh, that's so nice. What book's that out of, Julie? That's really nice, that one. I like that. Is it photocopied or is it out of a book? That's really nice because it's not overwhelming. And that's what I'm liking at the moment. Oh. Ugh. What's in my mouth then? Ah, got a mouthful. There you go. Because I like simple colouring. Well, I like intricate colouring, but sometimes you get a bit overwhelmed if there's too much going on. So that book that I showed in the week, the Flower Mandalas by, oh, what's this, something Berry? I can't remember. Mind like a sieve tonight. But she's got very, very simplified flowers to colour. So it means you can, you know, that quick and easy ones, whereas like the Kerry Rosanna ones are really intricate. So they're going to take me weeks to do the fox one that I'm doing. Because I pick it up and I do a little bit and then I put it down and then I pick it up, do a little bit and then I move on to something else. Because otherwise it overwhelms me because there's just so much of it. So many little tiny fiddly bits to colour in. Do you know what I mean? I suppose it's the same with confetti on a diamond painting, isn't it? Confetti part. I suppose it's the same in colouring. Jade Summer. I've got a Jade Summer one that Trees give me. I must get that out and do some more in there. I've done one in there. Trouble is, I know this is going to sound awful and I don't mean it, you know, but I forget what I've got. Don't know if anybody else does that, but I do forget what books I've got and what diamond paintings I've got. I sit around, I really need to sort it all out and write it all down. I need to have a Marissa McCarthy, the Crafty Heifer. She is so organised, it's unreal. I need her to get me sorted and organised and get it all in files of what I've got of my diamond paintings, what's round, what's square, what size, where they're from. I did start off writing it all down and then I got super busy and then it was just literally, you know, doing a review on it and then putting it to one side, or doing it and doing the post review, and then it went to one side and that was the end of that. I didn't really, and then something came in and I never bothered writing down. And I think if you just don't bother for a couple of times, it just goes to the way, doesn't it? And then you just don't bother. because you have so many, you think, oh God, if I start now, I'm going to have to pull all that out and do all them in there. But I am going to have to, because I don't know what books I've got. I don't know what diamond paintings I've got. And I know I bought some nice diamond paintings, but I can't remember what they are. So I think that's going to have to be a job. Millie likes organising, so I might, when she's in one of her productive moods again, say, right, come with me and we'll pull them all out, get them all out the files, because I've got the big A3 files that most of them are in. And the 8, if it's anything bigger, it's hung up behind me, which I think is only 1 or 2 hung up that are too big to go in the files, because the other big ones I've already done. You know, like the stag and the green man, the maple tree, they've all been done and framed and up. But as I say, there's loads down there that I know that I bought because I really liked them. But do you think I can remember what I've got? Am I the only person? I bet I am. I want to write a list for my cross patterns as well, cross stitch patterns, because I ordered 2 more cross stitch patterns, only small ones. One was on offer and one was was quite a reasonable price, because I can't afford to buy the big ones and the big prices. So I thought, and I like paper patterns, and I go on Art and Designs. Hiker from Stone Cold Crafts got me onto Art and Designs, and then Rachel was on about them, but I'd seen them on Hikers and I had a look and I bought 1 pattern off there. And last night I was in bed, and you know when you can't sleep, I thought, oh, I'll go on there. I wanted a couple of Christmas ones, so I went on there, and yeah, so I bought 2 Christmas ones off there. It's just the paper patterns, that's all, but they're nice. Well, I'm happy with them, so, and that's all that matters. And it don't matter if no one else is happy with them, as long as I'm happy with them. My daughter started 3 files, my stash, her stash, and finished diamond paintings. I know, isn't it? You know, it's just having a list of what I've got and what I've done. Yeah. The trouble with me, I start off being organised, and then I'll have a bad couple of weeks where I can't do a lot because pain levels are really high and I can't do much, and then it goes out the window. Do you know what I mean? And then, as I say, and then it gets too overwhelming to try and catch up again. So I put it off, and then it gets too far, whereas I just think it's too much that I just can't possibly catch up. I mean, I could if I put my mind to it, but... Who's come in? Oh, hiya, Cheryl. How's Tippy Joy? Claire, I like paper patterns. I love paper. I like holding a pattern in my hand. And the trouble is my printer, I like PDF. I don't mind PDFs because you can print them off. But my printer is so expensive to print off anything. I would never get one like I've got at the moment, because it's just, it only prints out something like 100 copies and it cost me 60 quid. It's just unreal. And I said, I can't afford to be doing that. I'm better off buying the actual paper patterns. You know, because they're better quality than what I'm going to be printing out. To transfer some onto a USB, because if this computer is going to go down, I'm going to lose them. So I think I'm going to have to get a USB stick and transfer them onto that before it goes down completely. And then I will have everything on there and then write it all down. And then I could always take the USB stick to one of these printing places and ask them to print it out. Because I think it's only something, it's not much money to get them to print it out. Elizabeth, we're buying duplicate. We are, aren't we? There's quite a few of us, so we all seem, there seems to be like a little trend goes on some of them. Oh, of course you've got a new puppy. I forgot about that. What does Tippy Joey think of the new puppy? Oh, what a beautiful name, Gracie May. Oh, gosh, that's gorgeous. Can you get a DP logbook, Janice? I didn't even know you could get a Didn't even know you could get a DP logbook. Send me a link, Janice, or something to one. I need all the help I can get. Max, I have an external hard drive to back up my stuff. I know. Somebody else said that to me, but I said that because it's going to go anyway. Like Joshua's upstairs, his has got an external backup on his because it was all his A-level stuff, and it will be his uni stuff if he decides to do it on his computer. So we've got somebody that does it on the side, and he's very thing. So when he took it in, when there was a bit of a problem, I can't remember what it was glitching or something on something, and so he put more memory on it and then put external on there, hard drive on there as well for Josh. I think if I was doing Grant's paperwork and stuff on there, I probably would, but we tend to do all that by hand still. So because our computer just won't do it. So I think we might, if we invest in one, I think that's what we might have to do, is either a hard drive thing, depending what we get. But as I say, at the moment, you just got to put up with what you got, and yeah, you just got to use what you've got and try not to worry about it. I mean, you all know me. I am a worrier. I'm always worrying about things. Things always go wrong that can go wrong, will go wrong, especially on my lives or on my channel. And and I know I'm an emotional wreck sometimes. I hold my hand up to it, but what you see is what you get. I don't believe in hiding anything, because I think people see through that straight away. So you get warts and all with me. Sometimes it's good warts, sometimes it's bad warts, depending what day of the week it is. But you've got to have a laugh though. So I'm trying now that when things go wrong, this technology stuff, that I'm trying not to get myself worked up. I mean, what did me and Millie work it out? 36 hours trying to sort out getting the floss tube video up. I mean, we did it, and when I figured out how to get info, all it was I downloaded the film from my spare phone to the computer, and I never wipe it off until usually it's loaded. But for some reason I thought, oh, I might as well do it now. I'm forever just leaving it, and it always works, and you know, as you are. Of course it didn't work, and I couldn't figure out how to download off the computer laptop back to my phone. I just couldn't figure it, and I was looking it up, and with Google it's great. If you type in the exact wording, you're fine, but if you don't, it don't come up nothing. I couldn't find anything, and I was tired and I was getting irritable, so I left it and tried all these different ways and tried uploading them all different ways. And then yesterday afternoon I thought a different way of wording it into YouTube, into Google, worded it slightly different. Up came all these suggestions, and it was so easy when I knew how. I couldn't believe how easy it was to download off a computer onto my phone. I thought, you thick person. Of course, once I've done that, and because I floss tube to download in the same way, of course, although it was a longer video, and I was sat on the edge of my seat when it got, it was coming up to finishing uploading, then I thought I was going to go to processing, because it was always the processing that's the problem. It went to 95 processing, and I was thinking, oh, and then loaded, and I thought, oh, right, oh, okay, is it that supposed to be that easy? But obviously yes. But do you have the same problem, Jen? Yeah, but I couldn't believe how easy it was when you've got the right equipment, you know what to do with it. I think that's another thing, knowing what to do with what you've got. That's why I said to you, I need to get somebody to come in and say, right, this is what you do, Cal. This is how it works. This is what you press. This is what you do. Do you know what I mean? And if this goes wrong, this is what you do. But yeah, I'm a hands-on person. I'm not very good at reading instructions and things. If I see somebody do it, I can 9 times out of 10 be able to do it straight off if I watch somebody else do it. But if I've got to read it, then I'm lost. I just don't know what to do. I can read it. I suppose because I'm dyslexic as well, that doesn't help. But I get totally lost. So if I can find something that shows me in easy steps how to do it, I'll pick it up straight away. But unfortunately, a lot of that doesn't happen. They use technical terms and presume that everybody knows the basics. Well, my generation didn't have any of this basic stuff around. So, and as I say, I'm not good at just picking things up straight away. But once I know it, I know it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but I am going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to learn. I think that's the way. It's just not to give up, to keep trying. You know, when I get frustrated with my diamond painting or my cross stitch or even my colouring, I just put it down now, pick something else up and leave it, and then go back to it after when I'm feeling refreshed or another day or whatever. And then you go back to it and then you just think, oh, what was the fuss about? Oh, why?
He works there, doesn't he?
Oh, sorry, I forget. Nothing major though.
No.
That's Josh back in. He's been to Hereford today. He drove today. They went to Aberystwyth yesterday. Matt drove his car. Josh returned today to drove the car to Hereford. They said they just wanted to get out of town because they've been stuck in town for so long. So they just popped up town. But Matt works part-time at the fire station because his dad's a firefighter and he's a young fire leader now. He's 18. So Joshy boy's back home. It seems strange on a Sunday because usually before the lockdown they'd be out all the time. They've got D's and O's that are very similar, so I've got to be careful. I think that's all of them. What have I missed? Oh, hiya, Danielle. Oh, don't be sorry, sweetie. Don't be sorry at all. I'm just so grateful that so many of you grace me with your presence on a Sunday. I have smiles from ear to ear, I do, on a Sunday when I'm chatting to you lot. Claire, I was like that today. I had a new Wi-Fi hub. I wish I didn't have to. Half hour it was working, but man said it would be better. I haven't noticed anything different. Then I had to reset my home. Oh, this is what I mean. I like things you can grab hold of, plug it in, switch it on, and away to go, and everything's working, and it's hunky-dory, let's go. But you can guarantee no matter what we have in our house, never easy as just plug it in, switch it on, and away to go. Yeah, it always goes tits up. And then usually somebody starts cursing, and I won't mention any names, but you know what I mean. Jen, my issue is I forget the steps to exporting the video and how to edit a video and how to add introduction page. That is catch. Do you know what, Jen? I managed to do a little tiny intro. It isn't very good, but a little tiny intro. And then I thought, oh, that's what's gone wrong. Then I forget to upload it. And then I realise it's not quite long enough. So it sort of cuts out, and I just think, oh, I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh, but you do the same. Hiya, Mandy. Yeah, we're all right. You all right? What did you do then? For the Carex.
My pillow.
Oh, okay. Oh, your pillow's in the front room, you blue one.
Which key?
Jess.
Hang on, but I still wanna.
There's no pillow of yours in there. It's in the front room.
Okay,
Behind
but
the
I still
radio.
wanna-
Okay, and your Carex was in my car door.
Is this the? Oh, God.
Yeah, if it's got Grandad's key on there.
I don't know. What...
Yeah, it's got the thing from the garage. Yeah, that's my car.
What key is it?
The big black one. Danielle, I look forward to. Oh, thanks, Danielle. Mandy saying hi to everybody. I am doing I can't lift it up because I've got a candle on it and everything, but I'm doing the twins, Gemini twins from Rhode Diamonds. On my first live picture, Cheryl, I did have a picture of the twins, but because I fiddled and then I had to come off and back on this one because I was fiddling. Yeah. I haven't got, I've just got one of half my thumb or something in the little thumbnail. Yeah. Which isn't very attractive. But yeah, but it's the twins, Gemini twin cats from Rhode Diamonds, because they do the zodiac sign and they like cats sort of thing. Well, I think they're supposed to be cats. But they do, which I think is exclusive to them, the zodiac signs that they do. But I like them and it's something a bit different. And I wanted to try a diamond painting from them because Rhode Diamonds, I did the bookmark and the pencil case. But I hadn't actually done a diamond painting, so I wanted to do a diamond painting. And when I saw the Gemini, I thought, well, I've got to get it because I'm a Gemini. I've got to try it and see. And as I say, I've had a few popping drills, but I don't know if it's the way I'm putting them in because I'm not exactly, because it's sideways, I'm not putting them in as straight as I normally would. But I have dug out my line, what the line straightener, one of these doodads. So I thought I might go up and down if it carries on and just straighten the rows out with that a bit more and see if that helps. But I feel a couple of places it's slightly risen, but not too bad. Hi Lisa, welcome. You okay, sweetie? Everybody's saying hi. You're a Pisces, are you, Cheryl? Yeah, they had Pisces in there. I remember seeing the Pisces one. I think they had everyone in there. I don't know if they still do because I've had this one a few weeks now, haven't I think. Did anybody see the dragon from Diamond Art Club's baby dragon? Because there's such a time difference, I had to work it out that it was at 5 p.m. British time, Greenwich time. And because I knew this one would be going up. So I thought, well, we get it half an hour after, so it'd be 5:30. So I was like a thing possessed waiting. So 5:33 I got on. No, 5:31 I got on. I'd ordered it then by 5:32. Because I thought I'd had such a rough week. I thought I needed something nice in my life. And when I saw that this was still available, because I knew it wouldn't be for long, I thought I'm not going to quibble, I'm not going to if and ah, I'm just going to order it. And now shipping to the UK is a lot less than it used to be. Thank you, Diamond Art Club. I really appreciate that. They've always said they would try to get shipping to the UK down, and they have. It's very, you know, it's not, you're not going to pay like peanuts, but it's, I think, I can't remember what it was, but it's a lot better. So I snagged myself a baby dragon. I'm so excited. And today, I ordered it yesterday, well, 5:35, and then I got a message today at, was it 3 o'clock this afternoon, to say that it's been dispatched already. I'm like, wow, that's really good. Jen, I am almost finished with my Egyptian Queen of the Leopards. Oh, have you? That's a really nice one, though. That is a really smart one, that is. I like that one. Mandy, did you miss it? I think I went back on about 5:45 to show Millie what one I'd got, and it said sold out, and I thought, I'm glad I didn't wait. Lisa says, I'm good. Eating leftover cake out of a Ziploc bag. Oh, nice. What cake is it, though? Tell us what cake. Cheryl says, I love the baby dragon. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Max says, I'm keeping quiet. That means she's got it. Elizabeth, the dragon and the 11th are on their way. I didn't buy them. My daughter did. Then she told me that the dragon is square, and I was doing it. Oh, yeah, you've got to. I did look at the 11th, but I only could afford to get one. So I thought, well, he will come back round eventually. But that baby's like, you know, just got to have it, haven't you? So I said to Grant, I said, I've ordered something out of Diamond Art Club. I said, I just went, saw it and ordered it. He just went, oh, okay. He doesn't mind anyway. He's very good like that. So I ordered it out of my disability. I usually try and buy one little thing out of my disability money for myself. And the rest goes on bills. It's all supposed to go on stuff for me, but it doesn't, does it? I mean, it all goes on your bills and whatever. But because I had a little bit left over, I thought, I'm having the dragon. I am having the dragon. What if it was going to be that? I really did think, though, that I'd go on and it would have been out of stock. I thought it definitely, that half an hour, I thought everybody will have bought it because it's just such a fantastic piece. It's just, well, it's just amazing. It just pops out at you, doesn't it? I thought there's no way it's gonna, I thought everybody that's got that half an hour access, they would have all got it. And when I saw it, no, it was there, buy. No hesitation, just buy. Because usually I do hesitate and then it's gone. And then by the next time it comes in, I haven't got the money to get it. So I thought this time just press the buy button. These are coconut cream, white cake. Oh, I love coconut cream. Teresa's got both the Dragon and the 11th. Scott was a huge Doctor Who. You can't miss Doctor Who. I love them. And I like David Tennant. I like Matt Smith. I like David Tennant, though. Matt Smith I like, but David Tennant is my favourite. He just had a way about him. He did. I just had a thing then, what am I doing? And then it comes to me, you're doing use. Oh yes. Yeah, I do like the only thing with I don't know if anybody else, it's the fact that it's got no face. That's why I don't like a lot of the pieces, because they've got no faces. It freaks me out a little bit. Because there's one episode on Doctor Who where there's, I can't remember what they're called, but they didn't have faces. And it's like, oh, and that's what it reminds me of. It gives me the illy jilly billies, as they say. The illy jilly billies. Yeah. Something out of a scary movie. It's like, I suppose that's just me who thinks that. I just saw you somewhere. Where are you, you bugger? You're hiding again. I lost it and then I found it again, and now I've lost it again. I'm sure there was another U somewhere. Oh, there's another D, there's another R, but I finished doing them. There. I knew I'd seen one. Oh, and there's a couple there, look. So you got to concentrate while I remember where it is. Oh, and there, that's the one I was originally looking for. Negative, but his daughter's positive. Oh no, her name is Kiara. If you'd like a candle. Yes, Lisa, look. I have got my candle lit to send prayers to anybody and everybody that's on here. To send everybody on here positive and loving thoughts and prayers to everybody. Hang on, I'm just answering a message. Just asking somebody permission to do something. Oh, Lisa, as I say, anybody, I always put out the positive thoughts, light my candles. Some people believe in prayers, some people don't, but I do believe in positive thoughts and sending positive energy to people. I really do think it helps, and my thoughts will be with them. She's 25 and got it at work. She's a therapist. Trouble is, you just don't know, Lisa, where you're going to pick it up. It's out there. You could pick it up in work, you can pick it up in the supermarket, you can pick it up on your doorstep. if somebody's been near your door or touched your door. Do you know what I mean? Mandy, I hope they get Chuck Prince and Christmas in Times Square back soon. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Absolutely. He does some, well, there's some just amazing art out there at the moment, isn't there? Some absolutely amazing art. I hope Kiara gets better soon. Hugs. That comes from Max, Lisa. More people that are thinking positive, Flora. Right. I was just checking with Jen on here. Jen's creation wall. Usually she goes live before me and usually finishes, I think. Jen, put it on here on my live now. What time Eastern time your live will be, because I always get the conversion wrong. So put it in the link. Put a link to your channel and what time on the live chat. Yeah, save me to put it up there. 6 p.m. Eastern next Sunday instead of her usual time. So it means she will be going live after me. Oh, bless you. I love you, Trace. I am so lucky to have found you lot in my lives, honestly. We all drawn to people. Do you know what I mean? Is it fate? Is it destiny? Is it just pot luck that we find each other and we have similar interests and we get on and we have a giggle and a laugh, but we also, if we need to talk seriously, we can. Oh, Robert, Robert, I forgot to ask you. Don't go. How's your mum after last week's fall? Was she all right? Sorry, I meant to ask you as soon as you come in, but then I fiddled, didn't I? And then I forgot again then. Was she all right after a fall last week? Bless her. Robert's mum had a little fall last week when we were on live. Bless her little heart. And I forgot to ask when he come on if she was all right. Yes, she's good. Oh, that's okay then. That's good. Oh, Jen's put the link on there. If you're not subbed to Jen, go over. She's lovely. She's 1 in a million as well. Well, you all are that come on my channel. And you're the best. You are the best. Lisa says, bye, Robert. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Sherry says, praying for Kiara. Mandy says, right, I'm lurking and working. Well, answer me questions first, though. You can't just go. Mandy, you've got to answer me question. Do you think it's fate? Do you think it's destiny? What do you think? Or do you think it's potluck that we find each other on things like this? I would have said before, I don't really know, but I just feel so privileged and honoured that I found everybody that I found. And the ones that are on my live anyway. They're just such a lovely bunch. And we do have a giggle. Oh, I haven't got a mouse, have I? I haven't got a mouse, so I can't handle anything that comes up. Oh, thank you, whoever did that. I keep forgetting my mouse is not switched on. Is that working? Yeah. Just checking that my charger lead is working. Danielle, you think it's destiny? I wonder, doesn't it? Like how do we? Oh, I don't know. Of all the channels that's out there, you know, to do with diamond painting, cross stitching, colouring, cooking, whatever you're into, you know, how do we find each other? Well, hello, you all right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm
What?
putting my tools away.
Granty boy, you were outside. I thought you were in the front room.
I was. Close enough.
Oh, you left your tools out there. Granty boy coming in to take his tablets. Tree's a little bit of both, yeah. Claire says, yeah, snap. I just think that why did I go on the channels that I went to? And I think Jen, yours was one of the first lives I think that I went on, wasn't it? And then Mrs. Coffee's. And I'd never been on lives before. And you lot were really the first that I went on. And I was very, you know, I thought, wow, these are nice people.
If you want this, it's in the fridge. I don't know.
You don't want it. Ask Daddy, might like it.
You want this?
What is it?
Cider.
Oh, let's have a look.
Which one was the one you liked? The passion, not the passion fruit.
Mango.
Mango. God, that stuffing smells. There's some wine there if you want a glass of wine, Josh.
Don't want any alcohol.
Okay. And then when you go on a live, it's picking up the courage and it's say hello to somebody. Yeah, talk to these people. And then you're like a keyboard warrior, aren't you? What's that going to be?
Cut some hearts out.
Ah. Right, I've got something with 2 lines. Number 6. Here the cat meowing upstairs. Right, I fell in love with your channel. Oh my God, laughed so much on our first meeting on your eyes. It was a weekend marathon thing not long ago. You were doing your ambulance service head. Oh, was that the first one? Yeah, we do have a giggle. And I have got some questions to ask you lot in a minute anyway. We connect to people who you feel need you and connect with. Yeah, I think so. And I think as people that understand you as well and have maybe been through something similar or have similar things happening or know somebody that's had something similar happen, or just thinks you're a crazy loopy Welsh woman that's okay to listen to, you know. I'm going to change pens. You can probably hear Grant coming in and out. He's getting stuff ready. So that's all the rustling and banging. Isn't it? He's getting his stuff ready. No. But he's getting stuff ready for his work tomorrow. And you know my house, it's always noisy. They're always in and out banging and crashing and moving chairs and stools and cups and kettles, and it's never quiet. Yeah, exactly, innit? But yeah, Millie's in my room on the PlayStation. Jessie's in her room on the Xbox. I think Joshua's just gone back up. I think he's tired because he's done his 2 days training to be a carer this week. So it meant getting up early, doing a full day, coming up home, and of course he wasn't going to bed any earlier, well, to sleep any earlier. And then he's been out yesterday all day, been out today all day. So I think he's knackered tonight. Bless him. Right, do you want some questions? I'm going to find out a little bit about you lot, and you lot can find out a little bit about me, I thought. And then at the end, I'm going to ask you lot to ask some questions. So anything that you want to know about anybody or anything, or something you want to share and ask if we've ever experienced something. Oh, hang on. So I will read it. It's about the Xbox thing. So I will read that when I go off, Max. But thank you for thinking of me and sending it me, because I will read it. Hi, you alright? I will. Because both Jessie and Josh have Xbox Live. PlayStation, you don't have to pay for them to go on Fortnite, do you, Mel? So she can play with all her friends free of charge, whereas Xbox, you have to pay for it. And Millie says that's why her PS4 is better than Jessie's Xbox. Right, where's my questions? Are you all right? So you got a tag. Does anybody else have a tag phobia on their clothes? We all do, don't we, Mel?
I don't mind the ones at the sides that much.
See, I don't like the ones on my sides of t-shirts, on the back of your clothes.
I can't stand it on the back of my neck.
If labels touch the back of our necks, we all go mad, don't we? We all have to cut our labels out. So as soon as the clothes come home, don't they?
That's the first thing you do.
The first thing we do,
Cut
if you
all the
think about
labels
it, we cut the labels off the back by the neck. And then it'll be, can you cut the ones at the back of your trousers? And it's the side panels if one of those are itching. That's usually me and Jessie.
And occasionally you end up with a small hole at the back of your
Yeah,
shirt.
sometimes we get a bit scissor happy and have a little tiny hole, but we say, hey ho, we don't mind. That's the price you pay for having to cut the labels
For having
out.
comfort.
Yeah, for having
See,
comfort.
that's so much better.
Is that better?
Yes.
That's her old pyjamas. She's in a pyjama.
love
Have you
this
actually
stuff.
been dressed today?
Yes, I did. I felt more productive getting dressed.
Oh yeah, you did. That was it. You felt productive getting dressed.
Well,
That was
not the
it.
same thing I've been like wearing to go out for the past like
Yeah, but you only wear them like for half an hour, if that.
Exactly, that's why I keep putting something on.
Because you used to put something on for about 10 or 15 minutes and put it in the wash basket, and that used to wind me up.
So I put it on banister.
So I say put it on the banister because that's Joshua's wardrobe, as you know. So there is room down by the wash basket to put a few things in it. I said put them there. If you're only wearing them for 10 or 15 minutes, you can wear them tomorrow for 10 or 15 minutes, unless you actually get dirt on them. Oh, can you hear the cat?
I'm scared.
I want sweeties, Minnie.
You've had like 12.
You've had your sweets today, Molly. She's psycho. Psycho. Psycho! Did you, Trees? She had to pay for Teddy to play on the PS4 for Fortnite.
Has he got PS Plus?
What's that?
It's like Xbox Live. You don't need it though.
Oh, Millie says you don't need. Well, maybe
I
it's
don't have it.
maybe it's just in this country. You don't have to have it. But we definitely haven't paid for.
You have the game.
Ah, she
So
said.
he might have something like that.
She
But
said.
not. You didn't need it for Fortnite.
She said some of her games she'd have to pay for PS Plus,
But
but
it's
she
just
said.
for multiplayer though.
Yeah, for multiplayer, but on the Fortnite we don't have to, and that's all she plays on anyway, isn't it? Jen, sorry, that's fine, Jen. Don't worry about it. You got a life to lead. You lead it. Yes, I do. It's all scruffy. Oh, my little stalker's in the house. Whoop 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 whoop. Oh. Yeah, don't go kitty trees. Don't go soft. I mean, she is bipolar. You know she's bipolar like hell. Oh. Hang on, Rachel's just inboxed me.
Oh my god. That's pretty paper. Oh, there's a doggy. Hello. Mum from Vogue.
That's it. Just answering Rachel. Sorry, guys. She can't make it today because hubby's off, so she's spending some time with him, and they're looking out at. She's in a car looking out at the sea at the moment. How beautiful is that?
That seems nice.
Ah, bless her. Isn't that a thoughtful thing to do? She's such a thoughtful person.
Look at Jessie's women profile.
I'm here. Oh, spill drills. Hate spill drills.
Look at Jessie's profile picture.
Look, what's ILB?
She's not even seen that film.
Well, she has seen it, but she just can't
not
remember.
remember the
Does anybody remember the B movie? As in BEE movie.
According to all my association, you should not be able to
Obviously, Millie remembers it. But Jess says, oh, I don't remember it. I said, well, you were probably too young to actually remember it. But I said, you have watched it. Was it the 360? What did we play the B game on? Or was it one of the handheld ones?
Yes.
DS, was it? B games. I got stuck. It's for 3-year-olds up, and I can't play it. I get so far, and then I can't do it. And I said, how can a 3-year-old be able to do this game? It's, you know, and well, what would I have been there? 30 something can't do it. Chrissy, so I had to step away from the phone. Oh, bless you. That's fine. No, Jen's still here. Hi, how are you, Manji? Manjay or Manji? Manjay, I suppose. Welcome. Everybody's welcome as long as they're nice. If they're not nice, my mods will kick you off, as they say, because I've got the best.
Oh, she don't want to be in here anymore.
Has she gone now, is she? Oh, the bipolar cat's gone now. She's not having
And
it.
Lily.
And Lily. They're not having treats, so they're off.
Don't want to know.
Don't want to know me. That's it. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. They're so fickle, aren't they, animals? Straight off. No food. I don't want to know you. Can't explain on you. She doesn't give her monkeys, though, does she? Oh, you like mockers, don't you, Mel? I'm not keen on mockers, but Millie likes mockers. Mockers is one of her favourites, isn't it, Mel? Hint it, Mel. Mel, hint it, Mel. I know how to annoy Millie. Mel, hint it. Is it one of your favourites, Mel? She's gritting now through her teeth as if to say, Mum, shut up. Shut up, Mum. Isn't it, Mel's? Mel?
What?
See? Do you hear the tone change then? Because I was irritating her.
Googling something.
She's Googling. People, shh, quiet. She's Googling. Not that I wind my children up on purpose. That wouldn't be, you know, ethical is a word. I do, though. You're going to have a bit of fun having children, aren't you? Winding them up. I'll be real there. She's concentrating. Oh, bless you.
Okay.
So she's concentrating on Google. Google's Millie's best friend. She's so quick, she can find anything out. Mostly. Unless it's something that I want to know, and then she has trouble. Don't you, Mels?
Mm.
Oh, maybe it was a troll and they've gone off. I don't know. They didn't last long though, did they? Probably thought it was not worth coming in and trolling. Sometimes you feel like you've made it a little bit if a troll bothers to come in, but he obviously thinks I'm not interested enough to troll, so he's gone off again. That's fine. We don't mind. We don't really want you. It's the same when you get thumbs down now. I'm just thinking, because I've been having a lot of them lately, and I just think, oh well, you are integrating with my channel. You're giving me a view, so thank you. And they must be jealous, I think, if they give you thumbs down. To give you a thumbs down and a reason, it's fine. But I think it must be jealousy if they just give you a thumbs down. I had 2. Was it last live or the live before? I had 2 thumbs down. And I thought, well, don't watch me. I am not asking you to sit and watch me. If you don't like what you see, switch off. But if you want to give me a view, that's fine by me. If you want to give me a thumbs down, that's fine with me, because that's still interaction with my channel. Oh, you could have some fun. I think they irritate us enough, don't they? I love her to bits. Well, I love them all to bits, but sometimes, you know, you just need to have a little bit of fun. I've been getting at least 8 thumbs down, explicit comment. However, I haven't had any nasty comments. Have you had bad comments as well, Jen? Oh, that's not on. But I have noticed my thumbs down has increased. Okay, Dewey, you take care, sweetie. Thank you ever so much for coming. It's always appreciated, you know that. I had 2 people tell me they had to turn my video off because I was sniffing. Well, I can't help that. Christy, they're not worth it. You've always told people, you've always been honest with people and said you've got allergies, that's why you sniff. You've never tried to hide the facts. So if they don't like it, tell them to go and watch somewhere else, innit? But I don't think there's a cause. What's the word? Not creative. What's it called? When I give you criticism, but it's constructive criticism. That's it. Constructive criticism is fine, but downright bloody nasty criticism, they need a slap. Sorry, but they do. They need a slap. 31. They do. They need a slap. Because there's just no need for it. Well, people have been warned online that they will be named and shamed for the evidence. I honestly think that's what you should do. I'm with you on that one, Max. I really do, because I think that's the only reason people carry on doing it is because they never get pulled up from it. And people say, oh, I'm not going to name and shame them because that's what they want. It isn't what they want, I don't think. Sometimes they know that they're not going to get named and shamed, so they can say what they like, when they like, and how they like. All right, Jen, go and lie down in the dark room. Hope your migraine goes soon, sweet. And don't forget, everybody, Jen's going live next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be after mine, basically. Isn't it, Claire? Isn't it rude? I'm glad you told them, Christy. Yeah, Lisa, Helen to piss off, yeah. That's putting it mildly, love, isn't it? That's putting it mildly. But yeah, there is no excuses. No excuses on this earth for rudeness and nastiness. There's enough nastiness in the world. We're just living. Just getting through each day without some twat thinking they know better than you or are better than you saying things. I'm glad. I really am glad, Max, that you'll do that, because I must admit, I had a bad dream, not last night, before, about somebody saying something really nasty, and I was if and ahhing in my dream whether I should name and shame, and then I woke up in a sweat and I thought, yes, if they do that to me, I would name and shame them, because I think if you can write and be mean, then you're open for everybody else in the world to see how mean and horrible you are. You wrote it, so. But yeah, I never understood the thumbs down button. I just don't see the point of that. I really don't. Not unless it showed who was giving you the thumbs down. Christy said I just laughed at him. Good, I'm glad you did. Glad you laughed at him. Every same night, Jen. Hope you feel better soon. But yeah, life is hard as it out without being bullied. That's right enough, Claire. It is. To get from the morning to the night in one piece can be on their lives or whatever, but as soon as they go off camera, they could have the life of hell and you just wouldn't know, or what they're going through, or do you know what I mean? But some people just don't care, do they? I think a lot of it is jealousy, that they're jealous that some people are going out there and making videos or talking on lives or whatever it is, you know, and they think, right, they need bringing down a peg or two, so I'm going to either write a nasty comment or give them a thumbs down. Well, yeah, whoopee for you. If that's how you get your kicks, carry on. Christy, next time I'll pin their comment and let everyone see what they said to me. Exactly. It's just no need for it. As I say, there's an off button. Just switch the off button if you don't like what you're seeing or hearing or whatever. You know, they don't realise how, and it also depends what mood you're in on that day as well. Like some days it won't bother you at all and you just say, oh, you twats, like, or even stronger. And like Duck Off's work that she's working on at the moment, the word on there, but I don't like that word, but it can be appropriate. I forgot what I was going to say then, but no, my mind went blank then. But no, there's just no need for it. Just no need for it at all. You don't have to watch. You don't have to engage in that person. I mean, we all get on a video that we see a thumbnail for and it looks good and you go on it and it's not not your cup of tea, but you just switch it off and remember, oh, that's not I don't particularly like that person, well, not the person, but whatever they're telling you about or however they speak, or so you just don't bother watching them again and that's it. It's forgotten. But why they think the need that they've got to be damn right rude and nasty is beyond me. But I suppose some people get their kicks of upsetting somebody because they're trying to do something. I don't think I'll get nasty comments, as I ain't got many. Max, I think it's hit and miss, isn't it? Some people get for no reason. They should be supporting you, not putting you down. Exactly, Claire. Says people are brave when they are behind a computer screen. They forget that they can be traced. Yeah, they can be traced if it's nasty enough. Yeah, Christy says Max. I think over most of 2 years, I think I've gotten 3 nasty comments. Well, touch wood, I haven't had any yet, but I suppose I will at some point. I'll have upset somebody or said something that they don't agree with, or done something or got something that they don't like. You know, you usually find it's on a certain video. They don't like that you've got something and they haven't. And then I'm like, oh, for God's sake. You know, I get joy out of seeing people have stuff that I would love to have, but are never going to be able to afford to have, or, you know, you can't get it in this country or whatever. But I love the fact, I think, oh, you lucky buggers. You know, I'm really happy for you. And I am genuinely happy that they've been able to have that and share it with us. And I feel their joy for them. That's why I watch it. You know, and sometimes if they enable me enough and I've got the money, then we go out and get it ourselves. But, you know, and I also thank these people, because sometimes they show stuff that you thought, oh, I really want to get that. And then somebody shows it. And you think, and they say how shit it is or how bad the company is, and you think, oh, thank God I didn't spend all that money on that. Or thanks, whoever. You know, doesn't matter who it is. You know, whether they've got 50 subbies or 50,000 subbies. If they've showed you a really good canvas or a really bad canvas, it makes you wary, and then you can choose then. So that's another thing that I'm always thankful for. You know. Or they might show you something that you would never ever thought of seeing or looking for, or, you know, there's been a few cases of that. I've always said, oh no, I'm not into that sort of thing. And then I see somebody do it and I think, oh, actually, that's really nice. You know, or the more you see of that particular type of something, the more you like it. Lisa says, can I ask, am I the only woman whose husband wants to chat the minute I start watching YouTube? No, you are not, Lisa. You can guarantee in our house, if you're working or doing stuff, nobody wants to talk to you. The minute you sit down to watch a YouTube, everybody's in and asking you questions. Danielle says, no, Lisa, but with me, that's when friends want to call. Interruption. Nobody wants to know, do they? Everybody just disappears. You know, nobody calls, nobody shouts you, nothing. The minute you want to do something for yourself, they're all there. Even the animals disturb me. You know, the cats will jump on the table and start nudging me, and it's like, really? Everybody's out. I've come here to watch something, and then it's the animals. It's like, oh. But hey ho. Or everyone tries to call it exactly. Claire says that's when my fur babies need me. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Right then, what's the time? Oh, nearly 9:30. We'll ask some questions. Right, I wrote out a few questions that I want to know about and what I think I'd like to know about you. Whether you want to know about mine, it doesn't matter, but I'm just nosy. So I'm going to ask you some questions. First one. What weird food combinations do you like? What food, weird, not normal food combinations, but what weird food combinations do you like? I'll give you an example. Mine is 2 pieces of bread buttered, and then a layer of salad cream, and then sprinkles all over the top. You know, sprinkles that you put on an ice cream, the multicolored ones. And then I sprinkle sprinkles all over the salad cream, put the other piece of bread on top and eat it. Now, I thought I was the only one that was a bit weird, and then I asked my husband these questions, Granks, and he said he used to have pepper and vinegar sandwiches, and that really was like, really? Oh. I said, well, how did you come by that? He said, I don't know. I said, it's probably, you because that was all that's in the house. I said, because that's what I did with salad cream and sprinkles, because we had nothing else in the house and I was starving coming home from school. And my mum hadn't got home from work. So it was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to have. Tree says, white cake with peanut butter and white for. Oh, no. Oh. Isn't that sickly, Trees? I would have thought that was really sickly. Elizabeth. Bolognese and peanut butter with mayonnaise. Oh. Wait until you've tried it. And then I'm the first one to go, ooh, really? Oh, Max, you used to be vinegar sandwiches, so you and Grant very alike then. He used to put pepper in his as well. I've never tried a vinegar sandwich, so I don't know. Banana on top of curry. Oh, that's a different one. Danielle is asparagus with mayo. Hang on. That's Rachel, I think. She said they went out for dinner and then stopped. What else we got? Asparagus with mayo. See, I'm hit and miss with asparagus. If it's cooked nice, I love it. But if it's a bit mushy, no, can't be doing with it. Can't be doing with it. I need to put some wax in my pen. Lisa, French fries and chocolate shake. Oh, Millie likes that. She likes you know the McDonald's have them, what they called, the ice cream things. She likes having that and then dipping her chips in it, and she made me try one. We were at the weekend because Jessie only wanted one of them ice cream things, and when we were in Cornwall, and Millie had chips and a Big Mac or something, or no, chips and chicken nuggets, and she dipped one of her chips in Jessie's ice cream, and I was like, really? She said, try one. I thought, I can't say no, because I'm always telling the kids to try it, you know. Oh my god, it was disgusting. I'm sorry. Nope, no, not with that one. Claire, corned beef butty with brown sauce. Now I'm with you on that one. I love corned beef butties with brown sauce. I don't like brown sauce on many things. Cheese on toast, bacon butties, corned beef butty, yeah. Christy, pickle, chips and coffee. Nah, well, coffee I do, and I like pickle and I like chips, so even though I'm putting a face, it might be actually quite nice. Duck off mayonnaise on any kind of pasta dish. Put mayonnaise on it, and I'm like, okay. He said it's nice, don't knock it. Oh, he had hot that was it, hot spicy chicken in batter, and he pours all over the mayonnaise on it. He didn't have anything else with it, just 4 pieces of this hot spicy chicken in batter. No, it wasn't in batter, it was in breadcrumbs with mayonnaise. And I'm like, okay, whatever takes your fancy. Right, what food would you like to try or try again that you've had or not had before? So if you've had something once but you'd like to try it again, what is it? Or is there something that you think, I'd really like to try that? Mine is lobster. When we were in honeymoon in Zanzibar, we were at a place called Raskatani on the beach. There's no electricity, it was all done by generator. And one night you went out, there was, of course it's not polluted, so it's all starlight and lanterns, and we had a sea fish sort of dish, but it was like crab and lobsters and shrimps and stuff like that, and I can't remember what the lobster tasted like. I know it was really nice, I remember that, but I'd like to try it again so I know what it tastes like, to try and remember what it tastes like. I can sort of remember what crab tastes like, but I'm not keen on to taste the crab again, because when I was pregnant with Josh, all I wanted to eat was crab and crab sticks, and I overdosed on them, and I've not touched them since. But lobster, I really want to try lobster again. And they did used to do, which I didn't know, frozen lobster in our Tesco's. So I went to have a look, and they said, oh, we've just stopped doing those. I thought, bloody typical. And I think, oh, I'd like to try one of those. They stopped doing them. What's that, trees? Potin. What's that? Potin. What's that? I don't know what that is. That's a new one on me. Christy, I never had clams. I wouldn't mind trying. Nah. See, that reminds me of oysters. Oh, I had an oyster in my hand. I smelt it, and that was enough. Nah. Putting something slimy and gooey down your throat. No, thank you. No. No, thank you. You can keep all that. I'd rather not try any of it. Claire, I would like to try Turkish food. A new restaurant is open in Skipton. I don't know what do Turkish people eat. I don't know. So I wouldn't know on that one. Duck off. Poke. Damn, do I love poke. What's that? Hawaiian dish that tastes sweet and is made with rice, vegetables. Oh, no, that sounds nice. Yes, I would give that a go. I would definitely give that a go. Says she's eating most things. Have you now, girl? Yeah. Hey. Christy said, yeah, that's what she meant. No, Christy, don't. No. Teresa's French fries with cheese, curds and gravy. It's Canadian. We have it. We do have French fries and cheese. Well, French fries, grated cheese and gravy over here. Jessie loves that. And I got to admit, so do I. I do like that. It's really, really tasty. Mind you, I like gravy and chips anyway. And then cheese. Oh, and it all melts. Lovely. I do like that. Danielle, you're all cracking me up. I'm South Louisiana, full of all those seafoods. Are you? Do you like lobster, Danielle? Is it as nice as I remember? I know we've all got different tastes, so, you know. But I do remember it being nice. Because there wasn't anything on that plate that I didn't like, because it had only just been caught that day. Lisa, I'd like to try more Greek food, but what I have had was very good. See, I don't like a lot of Greek foods. When I went out to Athens, there's some things I liked, but there's some things I didn't know. Grant likes a lot of Greek food. But mind you, I might now, because my tastes have changed a lot. Back then, I wouldn't really try anything when I went to Athens and the Gafada. But now I'd probably be a bit more willing, and my taste palette has changed a lot as I've got old, especially since I've had kids. Things I used to like, I don't like, and things I didn't like, I like. So I might try some Greek. No, it's just the thought, Danielle, of this slimy thing going down, sliding down your throat. No. I was even offered 20 quid to do one, and back then it was a lot of money. No. I said, no, you can keep it. No. I think the problem is did a raw egg once, and that is the most slimiest, horrible thing I've ever done in my life. And yes, I did throw up after. And I think I've got the association with oyster with that. And that's it. It won't get out of my head. So it's like, nope, it's not going anywhere near my mouth. No, it's not. No. Something slimy and salty. No, thank you. No. I'm not a girl of the world. No, I'm not. I'm pure and innocent, me. Through and through. Oh. Fried lobster. They probably are. If somebody gave it me and didn't tell me what it was, I'd probably try it. Crawfish is better. Is it, Danielle? I've never tried that, so I don't know. My husband was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, so I enjoy Cajun food. Nice. Is it probably, as I said it, Danielle, if somebody actually cooked it, didn't tell me what it was, put it in front of me and tried it, I'd probably try it and love it. And I'd be all right then. But if they told me what it was before that, I'd be heaving. I am a heaver, I'm afraid. Something I don't really like. I don't heave at a lot of things. But one is holding anything in my mouth, I'll start heaving. And something like that, no. 24. Nope. One up. You don't want to get in. What's a star? 35. Oh, straight one. No. Right, next question. Hang on, where's my pen? Have I got a pen? Yes, I've got a pen. Let me tick them off so I know where I am. You know what my answer is going to be to this next question. What mythical creature do you wish actually still existed or would exist, you know? What myth? You know what mine's going to be? What's mine going to be, guys? It's got to be a dragon. Can you imagine a dragon swooping over Wales, but a friendly dragon? I don't want a nasty dragon. I want a friendly dragon. Yeah, I don't want a nasty dragon. I'd like a nice, friendly, happy-go-lucky Welsh dragon. Bright red, flying over, really friendly. And I would be happy. I'd be a happy little Welsh girl. Well, not little. A happy big Welsh girl. I would. What did Grant say? Oh, Pegasus. Grant said Pegasus. He'd like Pegasus to be still. Be real. I said, really? He said, yeah. Why? I said, oh, nothing. So it was quite nice doing these questions with him because some of the answers I didn't know myself of him and he didn't know of me because it's not things you sort of talk about. Really, if you know what I mean. Lisa, Pegasus. Oh, yeah, same as ABC. Max is dragons and unicorns. Nice. Claire's a mermaid. Hiya, Nicola. I didn't know you were in, sweetie. You okay? You want a dinosaur? Any particular dinosaur, Nicole, or just any? You don't care what dinosaur it is? Trees, Pegalamacorn. That would be some kind of creature if that was still alive. If that was real, wouldn't it? Oh, everybody'd want one. Say, no, I'm having that one. No, you're not. It's mine. No, it's mine. Christy wants the same. She wants a Pegalamacorn. When I first started the lives and you lot were on about that, I thought, have I missed something? Is there such a creature as called that? And you were going on, and I think I must come in on half a conversation, and I wasn't really sure if you lot were serious, joking, or whatever. And of course, I did stick around and then twigged that it was just, you know, what it was. But yeah, I did think was there such a creature. Dock off a dragon. Without a doubt, it's a dragon. Love dragons so much that my tattoo art. Oh, I bet they're stunning. I bet they're absolutely stunning. What made you go for dragons then, Duck Off? Any particular reason, or? I mean, I've liked them since because I've been brought up with them being Welsh. Everything was dragons. Nicole says any dinosaur, just as long as it's a dinosaur. You're good. I'm glad, sweet. I didn't know you were in the house. Sorry, I should have said hiya before. I would have. Maybe our dragons could all play together. Play together. What number shall I do next? Capital E. Capital F. Number 27. Oh, Rachel's home. Rachel's home. Yip, 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 yip. We're just saying, what mystical animal would you like to be real? And of course, I would say you're going to go with Christian Trees and say Megalamicorn. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. You might want to go with dragons with me, but you know, or Pegasus with Lisa and Grant, or even a dinosaur. You never know. I've always loved dragons. They look so powerful yet beautiful at the same time. Exactly. They're a force to be reckoned with, but they're just beautiful with it. And their eyes, if you look at their eyes, more often than not, if it's drawn nice, correctly, they've got very, very soft eyes. The dragons have. Very caring eyes. A bit like a dog's eyes, I always think. That's why I'm drawn to them. As well as being Welsh and being brought up with them. But, you know what I mean. You'll have to get some pictures taken of them, Duck Off, and send them to me over Instagram. Because I would be interested in knowing what types you've got. Rachel says, hi all, I'm so full, I'm totally I'm Megalomicon. I thought you might be. Thought just, someone just told me that maybe just a little bit you'd go for that. Or maybe a griffin. Griffins are noble and powerful. Oh, yeah, who are you kidding? It's going to be the Pegalamacorn. Every time. Mind you, griffins are good. I said Grant went for the Pegasus. So I learned a lot about my husband today. He said, what made you come up with these questions? I said, I don't know. I was bored last week, not last Sunday, the Sunday before, and I started to write some out. And I only did about 10, I think. And then last week I forgot to use them because I was so tired. And then I sat in the garden this afternoon and I put the shawl that was made for me. Thank you again, Andy. And so I had my shawl and I was sat in the garden and I just thought some more questions up and I thought it would be a bit of fun. So I was asking him the questions as I was writing them, which was nice. Finding out a little bit about you all. Oh, I just clicked my finger. Have you ever, oh gosh, this one, yeah. My husband's a goody two-shoes. Have you ever snooped where you shouldn't and have regretted it straight away? So have you ever snooped in a cupboard or in a closet or in a bag or in a garage or something that you know you shouldn't have snooped in, or something of your parents, and then immediately regretted it as soon as you done it? Yep, that's me. When I was about 12, I think, that's why I don't snoop for Christmas presents after that, because I was snooping for Christmas presents under the bed, in their wardrobes, and they got a bedside cabinet, and I went snooping in there. There was nothing in my mum's, and I went in my dad's. Oh my bloody God, my eyes nearly popped out my head. I'll just say there was a couple of magazines, something else toy-wise, and a towel. Yeah. Oh my God, I was so horrified. Oh, I nearly died. Oh my God, it was... My parents didn't do things like that as far as I was concerned. Do you know what I mean? I was just hadn't long found out about the birds and bees and whatever, and I just didn't think my parents did that sort of thing. Only to have me and my sister, and that was it. So that put me, I never ever snooped again. I never ever told them that I snooped. And the day in here, he was what, 17? And we were going away for the night. And I said to him, have you got any money? He said, yeah, I've got money. And I didn't think he had any money because I couldn't see that he would have saved the money that I'd given the week before. So when he was out, yeah, I went in his wallet. Can anybody guess what I found in his wallet? There was money in there. So he did have money in there. But there was also something else in there. Yeah. I mean, I was very glad in a way that if he is doing something that he shouldn't be doing, that I don't want him to be doing, that he's taking precautions. But yeah, you do not want to find things like that out about your son either. So what have you lot been up to? Have you done anything? Teresa says, I'm a snooper, but regret it. Not sure. No, not regretted. It had to be done. Yeah, well, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Oh, it's Fatty McGee. No, don't come over here because what's she done?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought she'd scrap you or something.
Like,
Heel, heel. Big cat's come down. Danielle, Christmas present. There's nothing worse though, is there? I don't know why you do it as kids, because you do it, don't you? But if you found your Christmas present, you'd be so disappointed Christmas Day because you wouldn't have nothing to look forward to because you knew exactly what you were getting.
I'm not like that.
Huh?
I'm not like
None of you have been like that, have you? Looked for presents.
that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't care when you what I was getting.
No, you've done, yeah, but you've not said, oh, what am I getting, what am I getting? I've always asked you for a list, haven't I, and go off your list. You won't get everything on your list, but when you were younger, that's what you used to do, wasn't it? Lisa. Yeah, I saw my Christmas doll in my mum's closet. Felt bad for a long time. Aww. Teresa never found anything quite like that. Lisa never ever told my mum, oh, didn't you? I know. Something you just don't find in a minute. Christy, Christmas presents. But you know you're looking for them, and then when you find them, it's like, oh. Lisa, my ex-husband was snooping in my mum's drawers and found her toy. Oh, you forget it, I bet he did. I know, Trees, I know. That was quick turnaround then, wasn't it? I've gone red. Can you see how red I've gone? My cheeks have gone blushy. Even my hand. Can you see my hands? Can you see my hands? Where's the camera there? Yeah. Even I'm blushing on my hands. Trying to fancy getting busted by your 18-year-old. Oh my God, I think. Yeah, quickly move on. Is that a good idea, folks? So the next question. Well, cross that one out. What was the last song you actually sung to? What was the last song you actually sung to? Not just go but actually sung to. May not know all the words. Think you know all the words, but you don't know all the words. Mine is 6 Feet Apart by Luke Combs. Grant put it on his YouTube. Oh God, about 4 weeks ago. And I took to it instantly because I suppose because it's about what's been happening and what you're going to do when the lockdown was lifted and all that. It was just so poignant that I just absolutely love him, and I like his voice anyway. I think he's got a lovely, lovely voice. But that song, oh, and every time it comes on, I have to sing along to it. Jolene by Dolly Parton. I filmed. Did you film it? Jolene, 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 Jolene. That's as far as I go on that one. But yeah. Come on, anybody else? Come on, all of you. You must have sung. You can't all tell me that you haven't sung to a song on the radio or on YouTube or... History of Violence by Theory of Death. Why did I not know, Christy, that you would come out with something I have never ever heard of? But it doesn't sound too good when it says History of Violence and it's by Theory of a Dead Man. But mind you, I like Disturbed. Is it Disturbed or Disturbed? When they sung, what did they sing? Thing of Silence. I didn't like them until I heard that, and then I liked some of it, and then I actually listened to some of their stuff, and it was like, yes, I like that. That's okay. There's one I missed. There's one I missed. Some of the other letters. What number are we on? Number 9. What's the 9? An M. Must be a lot of A's somewhere because these are in a big bag. Going down to the river to pray. My stepmother was getting lost, so the dog they were training could track her down by the river. Is that a song? Going down to the river to pray? Oh, right, okay. But what was the song? Disturbed, that's it, Christy. I like them. I do like them. Rachel, what was the last song that you actually sang to? Well, thought you could sing to or thought you knew the lyrics to. But when, yeah. Mine was 6 Feet Apart by Luke Coons. And obviously just a bit of Jolene for Lisa. Oh, don't matter, does it, Lisa? Mind you, a lot of people have done it on there, haven't they? So, Chris still loves the Rocky, yep. It is. Redemption song. Did you sing all the way through, Rachel? Did you do a dance as well? Did you wiggle that backside? Did you do the wiggle as well? Did you do the jives and the moves? Millie gets embarrassed when I say that. Elizabeth sang happy birthday to my son on his birthday the night. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that beats us all, that does. Because that's the mama love there. That's the mama love there singing happy birthday. That is. That's the mama love. Yeah, I'm one of these people though. If I sing, I gotta move. I gotta do the moves. I gotta shake. Shake the top, shake the bottom. Mind you, if I shake the top, the bottom shakes anyway. And if I shake the bottom, the top shakes anyway. You know, I'm a big girl. Everything shakes. But I don't care. I like to sing. I do. I like to sing. There was swaying. Gotta do a bit of swaying. Gotta get the hips going. Don't you realize the boobs go as well with me? It's like doing, doing. Right, you want a G. This is where you get down to just the little bits in it. A couple of these, a couple of that one, a couple of another one. Right. Oh, I did sing happy birthday to myself and filmed it on Facebook. Oh, Max, that's sweet. Happy birthday. When was your birthday? I didn't know you had a birthday. Did I write happy birthday? Oh, I don't know. If I didn't, I'm very sorry if I missed it. That's one thing I do try to do on Facebook. If I know it's somebody's birthday, I always try and write happy birthday because I always think they might not get many happy birthday wishes. So I always try to do it if I know and I've seen it. I do. And I always like people's posts as well on YouTube and on Facebook, because I think, you know, if that's all they've got to look forward to is to see whether somebody's liked what they've written or what comment they made, then the least I can do is like it. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes I get a bit disheartened. You know, you put post up and then you see 25 people have seen your comment and only one person has liked it. Not that you write it for likes, but you know what I mean. You think, oh, did they think it wasn't a very nice comment? But that's just the negativity part of your mind playing dingers on it. Oh, Max. Okay, Elizabeth, stay safe, sweetie. Stay safe. Sorry, I'm just drinking a bit of my juice. Please stay safe. Cutch that papa. He obviously needs his mama's cutching. Oh, a foodie question for you now. I know Rachel's ears are just pinged. I said a foodie question. What food do you go to when you're feeling under the weather? Not when you're feeling sick and want to spew and all that. But if you're feeling really under the weather and groggy, what food would you go to? Mine is, believe it or not, is Heinz vegetable soup. I don't eat it at any other time. Don't touch it any other time. But when I'm poorly, that's Mum would go out and get it. And I've saying to Gran, and he said, oh, you've never asked for it here. And I said, well, no, because I said, I don't like to say, well, you've got to the shop and get me a tin of Heinz vegetable soup when we've got soups in the cupboard, like. He said, well, I will now. Now I know. I said, oh, I haven't done it for years. And I found out then, well, his was tomato soup and toast. Whereas, because I wasn't having the Heinz vegetable soup, I would just have toast. So we've got similar... It's quite weird, really, that we've got similar things that we go for when we feel poorly. 32, 34, 32. So what do you lot go for? Rachel says take Kyle, Elizabeth, and Lisa did. Max goes for Slimming World cereal bars. I do like some of Slimming World cereal. Not all, but something. Christy, ice cream of chips. Ooh. Trees is grilled peanut butter and jelly. Danielle is chicken noodles. Claire's tomato soup. Ramen, is it? Rachel goes for. Max says I don't eat soup unless I'm really, really ill. Lisa, seriously depressed, nothing. Sick chicken soup, mindly pissed off, chocolate, cookies, cupcakes. Yeah, pissed off mood is chocolate. Yeah, I gotta admit. Chocolate, ice cream, cake, anything that you're not supposed to eat. Yeah, that's what I want when I'm pissed off. But when I'm ill, it's Heinz vegetable soup. Broccoli cream soup. Do you know what? Broccoli cream soup, years ago, somebody said to me about that, and I did poo-poo, and I was like, oh, God, disgusting. And then I had it once, but I didn't know what it was. Somebody just said, just try this. Oh, it was lovely. It was really, really nice. So, yeah, that one I would eat. If I'm too sick to eat, then toast with lots of butter. And Marmite, many times. A bit of Marmite on there now, Rachel? Although the last time I used the smell of the toast. Yeah, I think the taste changes, doesn't it? Chrissy says, but if I'm sick, it's chicken noodle soup. It's strange though, isn't it? Rachel says, Lisa, I think I might have to adopt that and happily be angry all the time. Yeah, they'd see you eating cake, say, oh, why are you pissed off again? You're eating cake. Don't know, I'm just really pissed off. I've got to eat cake. Stay out of my way. Yeah, I'd go for that. Cake, more cake, biscuit, cake, cookies, cake, biscuit. Yeah, that'd suit me. Lisa, I very, very rarely eat toast, but if I do, it's cinnamon sugar toast. I like my toast. I do like my toast. I would go without any other food and eat toast. Wouldn't I, Mel? If I'm not feeling too good and a lot of pain, all I want is I'll eat is toast. I'll just have 2 pieces of toast. These lot go mad at me. Gonna eat more than toast. I don't feel like anything. Oh, Fatty McGee. Yeah, Joshua brought her down. She's had a stretch over here and now has gone to get some food. She probably could do with going out, Mel. And you're going to have to be the bad guy. Oh, I'm going to put the cat out. I don't want to put the cat out. Yeah, you can put her out the back door.
She's like, I did not come off the windowsill for this.
Right, next question. Right. What is your favourite accent in your country and abroad? Because everywhere, areas have got different accents, haven't they? So what accent in your country do you like? And what accent from abroad do you like? Right, mine is a Newcastle. The Geordie accent. I love a Geordie accent. I just think there's something really sweet and lovely about a Geordie accent. Grant hates a Geordie accent. But I like a Geordie accent. He's weird. He likes like the real harsh Scottish, like Nesbitt. What was his name? Oh God, I can't think of his comic name. Nesbitt something. But he likes real coarse Scottish one, and I like a nice Georgie one. I do. Nice Geordie one from Newcastle, and I like French. French accent's really nice as well. Okay.
I like Yorkshire.
Do you like Yorkshire accents? They are clear.
Middlesbrough. Because from our YouTube from there, and they have.
She likes Yorkshire, but how far are you more from Middlesbrough, Claire? Because she likes Middlesbrough. I didn't even know Middlesbrough was in Yorkshire, so it shows how much I know. Doesn't it? I know, very
I like
local.
the Yorkshire one.
You like Millie likes Yorkshire accent. I'm gonna go. What foreign one do you like? What foreign one do you like? What have these lots said?
I like South African or Australian.
Oh, South African, Australian, Millie, yes. Well, he does Dad can do South African. Teresa's southern accent, I like something. Yeah, southern accent's quite nice. And the Irish accent.
Nice.
Max is a Londoner and abroad American. Danielle loved the British accent. Which one? There's loads
There's
of
like
British.
a million.
Yeah, there's a million British accents over here, Danielle. Not a fan of any that are local, but I love Scottish. Oh, you and my husband would get on well then. He likes a good Scottish accent. Christy, I like when people speak different languages. Like one time I was working and 2 French people were talking. I thought it was so cool. Yeah. Claire says, I was brought up in Somerset. I still have a bit of the accent. My parents come from the West Midlands. And Claire says, thank you, Millie. Lisa says, a slow southern drawl, an Irish brogue, a Scottish accent, or Australian. Oh, you like a few then? You like a few? 1 or 2? Yeah, there is something nice about somebody with a bit of an accent. But you don't think you've got an accent though until you listen to yourself. Like I don't, in your head, you don't sound anything like you do when you listen back to one of your videos. And it's like, do I really sound like that? And they go, yeah.
I feel like you never notice your accent until you're talking to someone with a different accent.
Yeah. And then they say, you've got an accent. And I said, no, I haven't. It's you that's got the accent. They said, no, it's not. It's you that's got the accent. No, it's not. It's you. They don't listen to me. Rachel said, the Kerry accent is all A-OK. Hilarious and jovial. They are. I got to admit, I love the Irish accent as well. There is something about it. Just make you smile. If I had to pick an American accent, I'd make the most of it. Teresa says, my sister calls me from work and puts me on speakerphone and makes me say certain words. Oh, that's cool. Just so that everybody can hear your accent, is it? Or is it just her? Oh, there's a B there. Where's my B? 32. Yeah, I love a good accent. Can I beat a good accent? It's definitely something like every time she opens that fridge, I get a smell of that thinking. It's not an awful smell, but it's just a really strong smell of stuffing. It makes my tummy feel hungry. Next question. Worst thing you have ever eaten or drunk out of politeness? Yay, sure you and betcha. Right, you get your accent. We'll have to get you to tape it now and put it on Facebook, just so we can all hear it. So, next question. Worst thing you have eaten or drunk out of politeness? Have you been at somebody's house and they've either given you a drink or something to eat and you've ate it or drunk it out of politeness? Well, my first time going round Grant's place, well, we lived with his dad at the time, he did me an Earl Grey tea. Oh my God, I was nearly sick at the spot. And I thought, because the first time we met, I was drunk, he was working. Well, we met behind the bar when I worked behind the bar and he was bouncing, but we didn't really talk. And then one night I was drunk and then he was bouncing and we talked. And then the following day he invited me round for a drink and he served me Earl Grey. Oh my God. Earl Grey and a hangover don't mix. I don't particularly like the drink anyway, but when you've got a hangover, And I was looking around for a plant pot and everything to tip it in, and I did find one. As soon as he went out the room, Arthur's tea to the bottom, so I only had to have a couple of sips. And then he goes, do you want another cup? And I went, no, it's all right, thank you. I think I've had enough. Oh, no. Max says nothing. Rachel says pickle skate. Oh, but that was disgusting. Oh. Lisa says, yeah, I know. My in-laws always laugh when I say pop or root beer, do they? Like the way you say it. Claire says try. Stop off. Marzipan cookie. I don't know what kind of psychopath can eat that abomination, but this one, no. I don't like marzipan, so I'm with you on that one. Oh. Grant said he went to his best mate's house once and his mum had made a beef stew. And he said, and Grant loves stew. He said, honest to God, he said it was the worst thing he ever tasted. And she was easily offended anyway. And he said, and I didn't want to offend her because she gets ever so upset about stuff. And he said, and it was mostly all gristle. He said, no, I was chewing and chewing and chewing. And in trying to get this beef stew. He said after that I made sure I never went round for another meal. He said nope, nope, nope. Kirsty said a couple of weeks ago my friend asked me if I'd do a shot with her and I looked like a bottle of wine. Yeah, no, it was cherry. Ooh, cherry vodka. Yeah, I'd do it at a push. I would do it at a push, but yeah. I despise corned beef hash. Oh, I love corned beef hash. Rachel said, dock off, I'll eat the marzipan. I used to hate it. Did you, Rachel? You like it now? Smell of it? No. Did turn your stomach, Lisa? Oh, there's nothing worse than is a... Oh, I've got pain in my big toe. Yeah, see, I was a very polite person with my husband when I met him. He says now, why the hell didn't you say I'd have made you a coffee or something? I said, I didn't want to make a bad impression. I said, I wanted to impress you. And he said, I've seen you. He said, absolutely drunk as a skunk and had to walk you home. So he said, I think I've seen the worst and the best of you. I said, okay. He said, the first drink he bought me a pint. Brought it over, he gave it to me a hand, and I dropped it all over the floor. Yeah. I make impressions when people, they don't forget me when they meet me. But pity it's for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, I don't drink pints. Well, I don't drink hardly at all now, but I didn't back then. I always had a half, never drunk a pint. And he comes over with a pint and I'm too polite to say anything, so I went to grab it, yeah, and down on the floor it went. So I said, oh, no, it's all right, I don't want another one. But hey ho. Number S's. S is, why is it you can go up and down your list and not see it? Number 3. No, number 2, number 1, number 3. A good man will hold your hair back while you hurl. That's the one. I know he was good. He's a good one. No, he doesn't hold my hair back though. When we were married, there wasn't many times I'd come home ill. It would be a special occasion sort of thing, Christmas party or something. And I was ill one year. And he just put me on the bathroom floor and chucked the towel on me and left me there and said, shout me if you need me. He said, I'm tired. Oh, thanks, love. More often than not, I'm not sick. I just hate the feeling. So he put me on the bathroom floor and said, well, you've only got to lift your head and spew in the toilet. You'll be fine. See you in the morning. Oh, thanks. Love you too. Mind you, I've never seen my husband drunk, only once, and that was at his stag night. They come back, but they did bring him to the door. Fair play to him. They made sure he got home safe. That's the one and only time. I've seen him merry, but not drunk. Years, Lisa, he's a keeper. Right, next question. I want 2 answers now, Rachel. You listening? Have you ever been thrown out of anywhere? A pub, a hotel, a school, a dance, a restaurant? Have you ever been thrown out of anywhere? Well, school, probably most of us have. School, I got used to get chucked out of class for laughing too loud and not listening, but hey ho. And I have been, hate to say it, but I have been chucked out of a hotel. Not actually in the hotel, only in the hotel bar, and I wasn't drunk. I might have been a little bit rowdy. And it was one of our hotels has got, the front of it is made all of glass. There's a front bit that's all made of glass, and we call it the goldfish bowl because everybody that comes past scorps in as if you were fish. Whatever, and you'd have a few. And it's one night, as you do, had a few. And one of the boys wanted we dared one of the boys to wear makeup. And he was up for it. So we decided to make him up in the middle of this 5-star hotel with makeup, bright makeup. I mean, you got to admit, this was like 30 years ago, so it wasn't really the done thing. yeah, we got chucked out for being very loud and very rude to other residents there by putting makeup on this bloke. It wasn't the done thing, and if we wanted to do things like that, we should be doing them behind closed doors. So you can imagine our response, having a few to drink. Our response wasn't very nice, so we got banned for 3 months. I suppose we could have ended up with a lifetime ban, but yeah, 8 of us got banned for for 8 months. But I've been a good girl ever since, honest. Tree says, nope, I'm a goody two shoes. Ah, you just didn't get caught then. Sorry. No, you know I love you. No, I don't mean it. Doc, I don't leave the house. I can't be kicked out of anywhere. Rachel, I have not been thrown out of anywhere. Yeah. Christine, no, never. Oh, God, I'm not the only one, am I? Lisa, maybe. More like dragged out by my boyfriend from the before I was asked to leave. I can't imagine. I think you'd be like a little Rottweiler, Lisa. I can imagine you when you got a bit between your teeth. That's it. You got something to say. You're going to say it. If someone pisses you off, they're going to know about it. Claire, balloon dance classes when I was younger. They said I had to tell them to be off. Lisa, my oh dear, I wasted life. I went to bed all wild after my divorce. Well, if you can't after your divorce, when can you? I look back, I was a goody two-shoes most of the time, but occasionally, just very, very occasionally. But I must admit, it was always in fun, never ever malicious. Never got thrown out of anywhere malicious. It was usually just be getting up to mischief, you know, just saying it wasn't really the place to be getting up to mischief. Take your tabs and get yourself off to bed, sweetie. I'm only going to go to 10:30 because I think that's a nice time to finish now. And if Jen's going to go live next on Sunday next week at 6 Eastern time, that'll give everybody a chance then to go and do what they want to do before her live as well. Because I don't want to bore you. 3 hours is a bit long in it, but I get to 10:30. Maybe 2.5 hours is too long now. Do you think 2.5 hours that I do is too long now? I think 3 hours was too long. It's still a bit too long. Do you think I should cut it down to 2 hours? I don't know. Because I like to have a chat first, and then I like to do something fun a bit after, Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, depending what mood everybody's in. You know what I mean? Just let me know if you think 2.5 hours is too long. Just let me know. And I'll cut it back. Because I listen to you lot and I respect you lot. Because I know you tell me as it is. Oops-a-daisy. That was a flying drill. Did you see it? It went phew, phew, chong, 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 chong. Not at all. It's good. Oh, bless you all. Love you all. Lisa says, you know that filter you have in your mouth when you were saying where I seem to lose mine after a few years. I have a bit of that as well. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Yeah, I'm the most quietest person out. Like Dan says, I don't say boo to no one. Most of you probably realise. But I'm more likely not to probably stand up for myself. But if I've had a few to drink and I see somebody else needs somebody to stand out for you, I am vicious. Yeah, man or woman, it wouldn't matter. I'm in there. Oh, thanks, Trees. Okay, Mandy, thank you ever for my... Put my teeth back in. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. You know I love you. And you take care, sweetie. Load in there. Oh, some X's up there. Hang on. Let me pull that down a bit. Because there's some X's up here. So I'm just going to pull that back. for fuck's sake, is going to go up there a minute. I'm going to just fill her X's that are up there. Everybody's saying good night, Mandy. I hate it when you've got a tray full, and you can see some on the next section. So I'm just going to use them up. Right, that's that question done. Can't read my own writing. What was your most recent binged show that you've watched? What show have you recently binged watching? Oh, is it hot, Christy, is there? What show have you recently finished binge watching? Mine was Lucifer. I've got right up all 4 seasons, all straight running. Yes, see, thank you. Can't wait for season 5. And I've just started watching, is it Miss Fisher Investigates or something like that on Netflix? And I quite like that. I think it just popped up on telly. And I thought, oh, well, I'll watch it. Because I like that era. And I got quite into it. So I've been watching quite a few of those at night when I can't sleep. If I'm on my own. So what we watched. Oh, okay, Lisa. Thank you for coming. Oh, which CSI trees? I love CSI. Absolutely. Well, I like all of them. I got to admit, there's not one. But I did like was watching the Lost not New Orleans. But then we got rid of Sky, so we lost all the CSIs then. Because I like Los Angeles one as well. But I think now on Now TV, seen it advertised but not watch it. Cranford, seen that advertised, not watch that. Euphoria, seen that advertised, was going to watch it, didn't get round to it. Thank you, Rachel. Killer Women with Piers Morgan on Netflix. Is that interesting? I saw that advertised. That was another one that I thought, oh, that'll interest me because I like stuff like that because it's real life. And then I forgot. And I didn't see it advertised. Trees, the original. Not seen that. Rachel says I haven't binged anything except YouTube. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I do go like I watch Lucifer. I got really into that. I've watched a few Miss Fishers, but I've seen advertised a thing called Warrior Nun. And Jessie from Mislaid Pages was on about that as well. I think she's seen the first one. And that looks really good. That's sort of up my street, a bit supernaturally. So I think I'm going to check that out. I usually tend to watch them when I'm laid up in the front room and can't do much, then I put that on. Warrior Nun, Christy, have you watched it? I mean, it looks really good advertised. Excuse me. I don't know if I cough or sneeze or... No. But it did look good. You watched it, Rachel? I watched the trailer and I thought it just really gripped me straight from the trailer. And that doesn't happen very often with things. You know, I might look at it and think, oh yeah, that looks okay. I might check it out. But this, I thought, no, I actually really want to. And then Jessie was on about it and I thought, oh, okay. I might have to really check that out. And Millie said she wants to check it out as well. Because she likes stuff like that. You've been a bit quiet, Em. Are you all right? You've been a bit quiet tonight. Oh, why did you have to open the door? in the front room. You can guarantee about this time. Any perhaps he'll have fallen asleep watching telly. Yeah, first James had it on and I just looked up and eventually turned off, but what I was wearing, it was quite gripping. Oh, I might have to put it on then, and I can blame you lot. So they influenced me. And Grant, I go, oh God, they've influenced you on what's on telly as well now. Yep, they've enabled me. He just laughs. He just goes, oh, okay. You're hovering in and out. As long as you're all right though. That's all that matters. All that matters. Dog's barking at the telly or her dad snoring. He's either barking at the telly or telling the dad to shut up snoring. Lily doesn't like her sleep disturbed. If she's trying to couch down, she'll be annoyed with her dad if he's snoring. Here's the sort of half a woof at him. So it was at his dad for snoring. She's funny. Oh, hoovering. Hovering or hoovering? Hi, Angelina. You all right, sweetie? Just had my dog barking at my husband because he's snoring in the front room. Bless his little heart. He's a tired boy. He's a very, very tired boy. P. For P. 10. Number 10. You good? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Oops. Get back in there. Nope. Taking everything with me. If you had a boat. Oh, but Rachel knitting. Your dog woke you up because you were snoring.
Right.
Yeah. She was trying to do it gentle to start with. And then she started getting a bit louder. And then as you were coming to, she went a bit quieter. So if you had a boat, what would you name the boat if you had a boat? What would you name it? Oh, look, I've got my thumbs down. Whoop. Somebody's given me a thumbs down. Was that there before? I've only just noted. If you had a boat, what would you name it? Mine would be Priscilla, after my gran. She was known as Scylla. She was a little lady. I mean, she was tiny, 4 foot. 4 foot, what was she, 4 foot? 4'8", I think, something like that. Yeah, about 4'8". She was only tiny, but she was bent right over because she cleaned floors, because she was an unmarried mum, some of you might have known. So she had to find the money to support her and my dad. And from cleaning floors, she had a curvature of the spine, which I've got, but it doesn't go left or right, it goes over. Most curves of the spine go either to the left or to the right. As well, curves over, which doesn't happen as often. He's in, he's been in for hours. And she was bent right over, but she was a lovely granny. She died when I was in early high school. I think I was about 12. But I dotted on my granny. She was lovely. She might have been little and bent over, but nobody messed with her. She was a fiery little thing. So I would call it Priscilla after her. Oh, have you lost your mojo, Em? I was a bit like that last week. A bit better this week. Angela, not going back to work. Was hoping to go back, but now everyone's going on like, oh, are they? Oh. I'm going to call it Boaty. What are you going to call your boat? Oh, it's called, what's your boat called? It's called Boaty. That's the same as me calling the hamster Hammy. And then Jessie called hers Hammy. So very original. You won't forget it though, will you? Angelina, yours going to be called Dragon. Rachel, Boaty, both. Only you could come up with something so daft. Boaty McBoatface. Any particular? Oh, you lot make me chuckle. Hello, baby. These come by the side of me. Oh dear, Christy's going to go for Boaty as well. Claire's Bronwyn. She only lived under. Oh, that would be nice. Claire, how lovely. That's lovely, that is. I like stuff like that. That'll mean everything to you then. That'd be a nice memory. That's why I want to call it after my nan, because it'd be just a nice memory. McBoatface. That's gonna stay in my head now. Ginny. Oh, Ginny, I've not heard that name for years. You don't hear people called that anymore, do you? That's a lovely name, Ginny. I like that name a lot. Danielle might get away. Oh, it was in the news. I wonder why, or do I not want? I want to know why, with a name like that. So I know who to come to if I need something named, and who not to. Oh, you love do make me chuckle. Near our stairs and landing. It's so creaky, it's unreal. No matter what you do, it still creaks like hell. Oh, listen. I knew it was you because the dog's tail was going mad. She loves you to bits. You okay? Mm-hmm. Right, who is the messiest person you know?
Me.
Who, last question for tonight, I'll keep the rest for another night. Who is the messiest person you... Well, Millie says it's her, she's not messy. Grant, when I asked him this question, I said, who's the messiest person you know? He said, me. He's one of these people that if he's in the front room and he takes his socks off, that's where they stay, or a t-shirt, or if he's on the settee and he's hot, he'll take his shirt or t-shirt and they'll go on the floor. Or say he's fallen asleep on the settee and I'll just chuck a quilt on him. Instead of coming to bed, he'll just take his trousers off, dump them on the floor, and then come upstairs in the morning, wash, change, get into new clothes, but won't think about picking up the trousers. And then the rest of his clothes will be on the bedroom floor, which never get carried to the wash basket. Yeah, and if he's doing anything, it's all over the place. But his excuse is he's a crafty person and crafty people are messy. And I got to agree, I'm quite messy, but not to the degree of him. I do, you know, my craft stuff can get a bit messy. And I've got clutter. I do clutter. But as for just dropping your clothes as and where you're walking, no. No. Trees, it's Teddy. Yeah, I wouldn't go in Josh's room, mine now. Yeah, well, we won't mention Joshua's room, but yeah, he could win an award. My son and husband, Angelina says. Tarkov says, but you live on your own anyway, don't you, Tarkov? Do you live on your own? I don't know if you're married or not. Rachel, my husband. Danielle says, hi, Rachel, how are you? Christy says, me. Ah, are you messy, Christy? I don't believe that. Claire says, my dad never known anyone like it. Oh, I'll read that then. Thank you, Rachel. I shouldn't have a read of that. McBorty. I like stuff like that. I do. I'm just filling these peas in, peas. Yeah, the kids though, Grant's got this thing of as well of putting one sock on and one sock off. If you're going to take your socks off, you take the pair off, but no, you only usually take one off. And now Jessie follows him and Joshua do the same. They'll have one sock off and one sock on. Why? And they go, or he'll have his sock half on, half off. So it's over his toes, but it's not over his heels. Why? Why is that a thing? Why would you do that? Why that? Like me, I come in the house, I take my socks off because I hate having socks on. I like bare feet. I'll put my slippers on if the floor's cold. But yeah, you either have your socks on or you have your socks off. But no, half on, half off, or one on, one off. And then the other one gets flung somewhere. I said, that's why I've always got odd socks. I said, because they never take them off in the same place. Duck off. Live on my own, so there is no one to nag me about leaving socks everywhere but the cat. He can be very vocal, vocal about it. He said, come on, Mum, tidy him up. Christy says, my craft area is a big mess. Oh, bless you. Rachel says, temperature control. No, I haven't, Rachel. But the oh, it was like a face thing. It wasn't Facebook, but I don't know, I can't remember how it came across from the Welsh postal system saying they were slightly delayed by a few days. So I would think it should be here by tomorrow. I'll inbox you as soon as it comes though. Thank you for whatever it is, but I will inbox you. We usually get our post in the morning, about 9:30. And I should be back because I will have dropped Millie off at school because she's got her last day of school tomorrow. It's only year 10's going in this week, so Jessie's already finished for the summer, but Millie's got to go in to find out for her final year stuff. So I said that's all okay. Right, that's it then, folks. You working on your turtle, Angelina? Nice. So I'm going to love you and leave you all. Do you think it means I've made it, Rachel, if I've got a thumbs down on a live? I think so. I'm going to say now that I've made it. If I get a thumbs down now, from now on, I'm going to say it's because I've made it. So I made it to 1,000. That's when you get your thumbs down more. If you sent me something, Rachel, I guarantee you I will like it. You know me, you know my sense, so. And I'm always very, very grateful that somebody even thinks about sending me anything. You know, just to even think about it, not to just send it, but to think about sending something is massive to me. So Fox, say goodnight to Fox, because he's going to bed on his little piece of card. So night, Foxy. And my little Welsh dragon, he goes to bed on his because I'm scared stiff that I'm going to lose them, so I have to put them away every night. And Turkley hasn't come out tonight. Turkley awesome. He stayed in bed. Oh, right, okay. I will. Pups, I've got to give you some. Oh, she's gone again. Oh, she's back again. Christy said I've got to give you some love. She's just looking at me, safe to say. Trees, bless you. Down. Really on the bad week that I've had this week. I know that I've got this to look forward to. And I know you lot always leave me with a smile on my face. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you all soon. And I'll probably have to camera now because figure out how to switch off. So love you all. Take care, look after yourself.